Hey guys, I'm your fabulous host Connor Osborne, and welcome to DotCom. As you guys know, this is your one stop for all your gaming, comic books, and anime news. And if you guys are interested in just one part of the show, then here's your games, here's your comics, and here's your anime. But for those of you that aren't interested in one thing, I invite you to stay for the entire show because it is going to be awesome. But meanwhile, let's get on to anime. Well, apparently, the website Crunchyroll, which I always thought was Crunchy Egg Roll, has released 7 fantastic new anime. And you want to know what? Some of them look pretty nifty, and some of them look pretty awesome. But Crunchyroll has been around for a little bit now, and honestly, I definitely like the site. In all honesty, I think that it's almost worth premium membership, especially if you watch a lot of anime. But for not knowing that Crunchyroll is really called Crunchyroll, I think a lot of people want me dead. But don't worry, because just like Cartoon Network's Tsunami lineup, I will rise from the ashes like a phoenix, and I'll be on top. Because Bleach and One Piece this week have actually counted over 2 million views. I mean, that's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. I mean, not to mention that Toonami's had a really, really uncomfortable time for a lot of people. But, 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 Toonami's got a good show called Dead Man Wonderland, and honestly, I love Dead Man Wonderland. It's a great show. I finished it a while ago, but it's really awesome. It's really cool, and I love it. I love it. I want more of it. But Viz Media, place that gave you a whole bunch of anime, has actually purchased the rights to this manga, the Dead Man Wonderland manga, and it'll be awesome. In March, I bet a whole bunch of you guys were sad because you guys figured out the fairy tale anime would be canceled. But if you were one of those sad people, well then, you're in luck. Because the fairy tale anime will continue on so strong. And by very strongly, I do mean fairy tale will be continuing to expand, grow, and be awesome. The anime should be coming back out on August 22nd, and it's really cool, especially since the manga has had time to get ahead. So yeah, more fairy tale action, but if you were really heartbroken that, fairy tale was canceled, you'll be really kind of heartbroken when you find out that they're going to use all sorts of weird camera stuff in your Kingdom Hearts. The recent Kingdom Hearts game has been recently confirmed that it's going to try to use Connect thingies. Yeah, Connect thingies and voice recognition. That's what we want in our games. But yeah, hopefully it won't be all bad. Hopefully by that time a lot of games will have come out. But if you aren't really excited about that, then I might have a little bit more bad news, because Disney has purchased Star Wars, and Final Fantasy might take advantage of that. For all of you guys that don't know, yes, Disney did actually purchase LucasArts, so they got all their IPs and Star Wars, the franchises and whatnot. So, actually, the Kingdom Hearts developers were like, we can use this to our advantage, and might actually put some Star Wars references and I wasn't okay with it at first, but as long as it gets its own world, or if it's like a really hard completionist type thing, like completing the game 100% gets you like the Keyblade that is ultimately a lightsaber. I think that'd be really cool. So that about wraps it up for the anime section of .com. We'll see you guys in games. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, welcome to Gaming News, and before we get started, we need to take a moment of silence because Giant Bomb's very own Ryan Davis has recently passed away this week, and I think that it is good for us to take a moment of silence. So, alright, back on to the fun stuff. you know, stuff that you came here for. Bethesda, who has actually been developing things for the Xbox One, has actually come out and said that it's kind of going to be a pain going from Xbox to PS4, saying that the system itself is kind of weird, and going from system to system can get a little bit strenuous. But, as he said, building something only helps you build something better. Hopefully that means that all of Bethesda's games should hopefully come out for both systems, and the system that gets it later will get a better version. If you guys have had any doubts that the developers just don't listen anymore, well then look no further than the developers of Killer Instinct. Now, I honestly think this game is going to be awesome, especially since it's an older IP, which doesn't always mean that it's going to be better, but I've seen this game at SGC, and I honestly think it looks pretty good. But not to mention that these developers have actually been taking polls of some of the things that everybody's been wanting. Everybody's been craving in the new Killer Instinct game. And here are just some of the things I do believe. I don't know what the developers want, but the fact that they're keeping on to this information means that it's going to be really awesome. A lot of people actually want more skins for the characters and an original soundtrack from the original Killer Instinct games, which hopefully I don't think will be all that hard, but it'll be really awesome. Thank you, devs. New Ratchet and Clank game. Yep, Insomniac Games has officially confirmed it after some leaked information has been announced, and they copped up and they were like, yeah, new Ratchet and Clank game. The new Ratchet and Clank game will be called Into the Nexus and will be pretty awesome. Should contain a lot of gravitational functions, which are new to the franchise. Honestly, just a new Ratchet and Clank game. If you guys were really sad about Deus Ex Fall, and then jailbroke your iPhone, well then you shouldn't be all that sad. Because Squeenix, a company that's very, very kind of dear in my heart, has run into a problem with the actual app itself. And this bug was actually intentional. It's a bug that basically, if you had a jailbroken device, and you were like, oh, I'm gonna download this game, it would actually say, hey, you can't fire any of your guns. And that is kind of ridiculous. But there's more sad news on the horizon. We really can't get a break, you know? Because recently Ubisoft has officially confirmed that there will not be a sequel to Zombie U. That's right, your favorite zombie game, where you bash zombies on the head with a cricket bat, will not be returning to the Wii U anytime soon. Now this game was one of the Wii U launch titles, and according to some sales records, 1 in every 7 people that own a Wii U bought this game. Now, to me that doesn't seem all that bad, but apparently Ubisoft was really sad about this, so they were like, no, that ain't gonna happen, y'all. We ain't gonna bring a good game over the Yale Council. But if you were one of the lucky few, Best Buy's left out bad. Everybody knows the critically acclaimed Metro Last Light by this point, and if you haven't picked it up, well then, you have the chance to at Best Buy, for at least a while anyway, where you could pick up the game for almost free. This was probably a programming error from the people that made the website, because the game was only supposed to be given away to people that bought NVIDIA graphics cards, or a specific NVIDIA graphics card, but it was given away to a lot of people. Now, honestly, I'm not sure if this is going to be something that helps Metro Last Light sales, or if it's going to be something that definitely hurts them. I really hope that it only helps them. Well, everybody loves our favorite fighting game tournament, EVO. Yep, the one that's being held in Las Vegas right now. Well, recently they raised a butt ton of money to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl at said tournament, and Nintendo was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. And they actually petitioned and they were like, no, you can't play Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But lucky for EVO contestants and people viewing alike, they were like, can we make some of the deal? And Nintendo was like, sure. So Nintendo and EVO made a wonderful deal that allows Super Smash Bros. Melee, not Brawl, not Brawl, screw Brawl, to be played at EVO 2013. Now, if you guys are wondering what's EVO and you want to check it out, boom, links to all 3 of the main Twitch streaming channels that EVO will be streamed on, but also for those of you mobile lovers that are a little bit sad about Deus Ex Default, well then you're in luck because Tokyo Jungle has now hit mobile. But if you aren't much of a mobile fan, then on August 22nd, a little bit away, but still within reasonable distance away, the one, the only Skullgirls will be hitting shelves on Steam. And this will be really awesome because hopefully it'll contain all 4 of the DLC characters that they have planned to come out soon. But that about wraps it up for your gaming news. My name is Connor Osborne, and I will see you in comics. Welcome to the comic portion of DotCom. Yep, your one-stop shop for all your comic book news. You love me, you hate me, but it's a-okay because Walking Dead has reached 10 years old. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last episode, but still a whopping 10 years old for a comic that most people probably didn't expect to live this long. But hey, if you want some amazing beats, Wonder Woman might be getting her own comic. DC Nation's lineup has been stumbling around for a while, with the majority of its lineup actually being cancelled recently. But alas, they need some stuff to fill it, and Wonder Woman might just be the last for the job. Wonder Woman's comic preview has a trailer up now. Honestly, Wonder Woman. Enough said. Honestly though, I don't like the art style. I don't like a lot of the art styles from a lot of the DC lineup stuff. I'm just not sure. But apparently Vin Diesel's pretty sure that he is gonna get the job. Recent announcements have shown that Vin Diesel has recently been in cahoots with Marvel, or had a secret meeting with Marvel. Either way, he's still in cahoots with Marvel. But Vin Diesel has actually taken a picture and put it on Instagram and it's like, oh yeah, I'm at Marvel headquarters. And you want to know what? This might be not so good, because this might point to Vin Diesel possibly being in the Avengers too. Not sure how I feel about this, but hopefully they get him the right guy for the job, and hopefully he plays something that he might actually be able to play. Hank Pym Antbeater. If you don't know Marvel's already sneaky, well then you're crazy, because Marvel has been trying to beat us some solicitation in our October solicitations for all their comics. They're releasing variety, or a lot of variants of some of their covers, for Lego Marvel superheroes. Yep. That's right, Marvel's trying to push this thing harder than a fat person's trying to push down cake. Or apples. Fat people can eat healthy. Marvel's trying to amp up their game, especially by putting the ads in their solicitations. So hopefully the game does well. But if you need any more proof that Marvel might just be crazy, well then, you should know Marvel might be trying to destroy the Ultimate Universe. You hear reactions might be the same as mine, and I'm like, no! Because honestly, I love Ultimate Comic Spider-Man, and a lot of their solicitations have recently proved that the world might be ending for Ultimate Comics. I'm not happy about it, but hey, look, we might be losing a Spider-Man. but we might be gaining another one, because recent solicitations for another October event with a Superior Spider-Man team-up, an all-new X-Men team-up, and a Hulk team-up have recently pointed at Doc Ock returning. And for those of you that don't know, Doc Ock is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man kind of is Doc Ock, and Doc Ock is supposed to be dead. So it's really weird how that could be happening, but it might be happening. Doc Ock being revived from the grave, and then Jean Grey just switches the grave, and then okie dokie, artichoke, they're back in their normal conditions. But hopefully, if Marvel Ultimate lineup is being canceled, then hopefully we get the old Peter Parker, because I need a Spider-Man. And Doc Ock is no Spider-Man. Just saying. IDW, do you just want me to give you all my money? Well, IDW has all the love for people. It's just a nostalgia kind of printing out money. That's what IDW is for. But recently they have right now got some Samurai Jack comics coming out. Now honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Samurai Jack franchise or series. But honestly, I know a lot of people are. I know a lot of people will be really happy knowing that this thing will be coming out. But honestly, I'm not one for it. But hey, they want money, and they know how to get it. That about wraps it up for this comment segment of DotCom. And that about wraps it up for DotCom in general. My name's Connor Osborne, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, guys.